Okay, this is the new PA system that you'll be using for either special events or for nutrition or civic course. So let me just give you a quick overview on everything. So this is the actual amp mixer. The on and off switch are in the back. It's this button right here that turns it on, but make sure everything is plugged in before you turn it on. The same thing when you're turning it off, do not unplug anything unless the system is turned off. It could mess up the amp or the speakers. So very quickly for the mixer and the amp, you plug in the microphones here into these slots. If they ever have like a red and white auxiliary that they want sound, like play music through, you can plug them in here. To control each one of these, you can control individually the volume for each input, which would be the red button. I would try not to pass 5, specifically on indoor events. The main volume is this one right here. The same thing, I would try not to pass halfway for indoor events. I would just keep it almost like at a quarter for sound. It should be plenty of sound. This controls like sound effects. They really don't need that, so you can have that one off. Any of this other stuff, I would just not mess with, just leave it. I set it on just a basic setting. But here is what it looks like, just in case. If Civic Course wants to adjust their sound specifically, that's totally fine, no biggie. These are not being used right now, so don't worry about it. But in case, I would just keep it on 0, everything else. All these buttons, I would keep them on the out setting. You could push in and then push out, make sure they're all out. That'll just give you the best sound for whatever we're using it for. These buttons right here under each microphone section, if you push it in, it's gonna turn off the mic, put it on mute. If you push it out and it's sticking out, that means the sound will be coming through. Okay, let's show you how to plug everything in. On the back side, this is for the power. These are the blue speaker cables, so I color coordinated everything to make it easier for y'all. So let me show you real quick how to unplug these. So you pull on the little lever and then twist and then come out. To put in, same thing. Line up the little grooves, put it in, and then twist and lock into place. Okay, let me show you what the other speakers look like. For the main speaker, it's going to be the Yamaha speakers. The blue goes into the blue, which is the one on the left side. So just so you know, for speakers, the in, which is bringing the sound from the mixer and it's bringing it into the speaker, so it's going to be on the left side. Okay, out is pulling out, is going to be on the right side. So this speaker has a white one. This white one is going out from this speaker and transferring the sound to the lower speaker, which is on the in side of this speaker. So that's if you're going to use it for a special event, that you'll need both speakers. For just Civic Course, we would just use the Yamaha speaker. So we just go blue to blue and don't worry about the white ones. And that's pretty much it. Very simple, easy. If you have any questions, you guys could always either call me or text me. This video is just going to talk about feedback. So feedback is when the speaker makes loud screeching noise. That's usually because a few reasons. Either the volume is way too high, so either this one or whatever, which one the sound's coming through is all the way up. So I would just lower that down. And the same thing with the treble, the top ones usually cause feedback. Another reason could also be the speakers themselves are facing inward towards the microphone. So you never really want that. You want them to kind of face either straight or towards the outside. And the microphones, you'd never want to point them directly to the speakers, and you want to keep them in front of the speakers, not behind the speakers. That's pretty much it for the feedback. All right, so rolling up a cord. Try not to slam the ends on the ground at all. When you're rolling up, don't do this. Don't do this, it's just bad for the wiring. So you just hold one end, stretch it out as much as you can, and then you'll pull and twist. You want to use the actual curve that the wire has, and just pull and then twist it in your hand. And just get it a nice loop about this big. It doesn't have to, it's probably like the size of your, I would say your forearm. Simple, easy.